I would like to invite Gaurav sir for the welcome speech. And Gaurav sir, like most of the seniors out here, he has been part and parcel of our life and most of our juniors' life. He has been a DMET and he has been into Indian Navy now. I guess third generation in family, if I'm right, in Navy. And so welcome speech sir को दे दी मैंने कि वो अच्छा कर सकते हैं थोड़ा हमसे. And we all can learn from each other today. And let's hope at the end of today, we get better as person, we get better as business per person, and there is some business generated. तो मेरा एक tentative है कि यहाँ से आज कम से कम 1000 करोड़ का business generate होगा. The kind of audience which is coming, जो transactions possible हैं उसके, वो math में बता रहा हूँ. अब उसमें आपकी कितनी पाई रहेगी मुझे नहीं पता. मेरा 100 करोड़ का रियल एस्टेट तो बिक जाएगा अभी जब शोकेस करना हम चालू करेंगे. बाकी आप लोग को जनरेट करना है. So that is the level of trust I have in my own people, my own community, and that is the kind of trust that you need to develop when you are building business. कि आपका भी उतना potential है यहाँ से कि आज 1000 करोड़ का business generate हो सकता है. So on that note, I welcome Gaurav sir for the welcome.
Thank you, Pratik. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the third Mariners Capital Conclave. I'm Gaurav Agarwal. I'm an ex-seafarer, sailed in Great Eastern. 86, 87, joined the Indian Navy in 88, retired in 2010, joined Mazagon Docks in 2010, retired in 2021, and since then I've been a consultant in the defense sector. As Pratik has so lucidly pointed out, I think 80 to 90% of the audience here are entrepreneurs, and that is exactly what he is looking at. That is exactly what he's trying to cultivate. I, for one, have been a salaried person for the most of my life, and I have great respect for mariners, for entrepreneurs, especially young entrepreneurs who don't take up jobs, who will leave a government job. Because I say it very honestly, in my generation, to go into business, if you're not from a business family, to go into a business and to say no to a job or a government job was just not done. But today I see young people sitting here who are entrepreneurs, and that is what I think the country needs. So Pratik has touched upon the vision of this conclave in his inimitable style. My endeavor would be just to give a bird's eye view of certain aspects of this vision, how his vision can be made alive, maybe outline the opportunities and challenges available for the maritime professional and entrepreneur. Though after seeing the audience here, I feel they can teach me more about the vision than I them. But having the advantage of being here on this side of the mic, I'll go ahead. India was always a maritime nation, but I think somewhere down the line we lost focus, we lost track, we went off the radar, except for manpower. There, no doubt, we held good and we still hold good. But of late, during my, we had a lot of interaction with CEOs of shipping companies across the globe. And one question in these interactions we used to ask is, why don't you take Indian seafarers? Take more Indian seafarers. And the answer was quite disheartening. They said they preferred Filipinos, Thai, Burmese, whatever. I mean, I'm not a seafarer, I don't know the exact thing. East Europeans. We want, when Holi and Diwali come, Suddenly, grandmothers die, mothers become sick, sisters start getting married. We are argumentative Indians. We are very good technically. We are very jugadu. We are very innovative. But. So there also, in this one field where we held sway, we are coming down. Maybe conclaves like this will bring up Indian businesses. This is the right time. As I think Prime Minister Modi said, India should be the lighthouse of the maritime world, of the global maritime world. With Maritime Amritkal Vision 2047, Viksit Bharat, Maritime India Vision 2030, $1 trillion investment in the maritime sector, impetus to shipbuilding and ship repair. Every week I'm seeing there's an announcement by some shipyard, by some state government, that they are giving land, they are collaborating with Hyundai, with so-and-so. It's across, it's everywhere. Smart ports, green ports, port-led prosperity, Sagarmala, mega projects like the Great Nicobar project, which I think is 50 years late, the Great Nicobar project. The Indian Navy is commissioning a ship every 40, on an average, commissioning a ship every 40 days, built in India. That is an opportunity. Tomorrow, on Monday, 10 foreign navies are gathering in Cochin for a global maritime security conclave. It shows where India is. We are ready to be at table number 1 of global maritime. Maritime legal reforms have started and will continue. Bharat Maritime Insurance Pool has been announced. I don't know where it has reached. Maybe some of you all can enlighten us. Where are the opportunities in that? On a historical note, Maritime Museum coming up in Lothal, again 50 years too late. On the administrative side, maybe only nomenclature, but DGS has become DGMA. So things are changing. Maritime India is changing, though slowly but steadily changing. And maybe I should use the word transforming, because these are long-lasting changes. They are transforming at last, long overdue, given our glorious maritime legacy and history. Naysayers may well say that these are just another series of measures which will soon go into the dustbin of time and become bureaucratic initiatives, soon to be forgotten. But somehow this time I don't feel that is going to be the case. I think we will manage to go ahead with this. But with there are also problems. So, telling this audience the key challenges facing the maritime industry today is a little funny. You all know it much better, but well, for the sake of, I'll limit myself to the sailing sector. Meeting sustainability regulations. Most of us have been on ships. Meeting sustainability regulations is quite difficult. Embracing digitalization. Rising above these challenges with the right technology is what we have to look for. And last but not the least is the human element, which is being forgotten everywhere, including in the Gulf War. I'll come to that in a little while. The human element, the safety, the availability, the training, all of it. If you add to this boiling cauldron of global shipping the element of geopolitical risk, then you have a very potent brew which threatens to spill over and burn all the stakeholders, especially the most vulnerable stakeholder, the onboard seafarer. Can you put that slide? So, ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you all just to stand up for a minute, to pay our respect, to remember these seafarers who have lost their lives since 1st of March 2026, Indian seafarers in the Gulf. Thank you so much. The last of this, Rohan Kumar Gupta, tied on the MT Al Bhaiya just last week, and he was from my college. Coming back to the topic, the opportunities are tremendous, but the road ahead is long and difficult. However, being maritime professionals who are used to difficulties and overcoming much harder challenges, I am very sure that with our trademark Indian determination, josh and innovation, we will all contribute towards making this initiative by our government a very big success. Thanks for the 20 minutes, Pratik, but I think this 3-4 minutes is more than enough for me. In conclusion, I will just say that the challenges facing maritime India today are numerous and tremendous, but challenges create opportunities. And we as seasoned maritime professionals and entrepreneurs, and seasoned maritime professionals and entrepreneurs, and budding maritime professionals and entrepreneurs, have to identify these opportunities, grab them, and make India the steady lighthouse that the world needs. Thank you so much.